Hello, it's Jesse Green, D619 Nerd, and this is Season 1, Episode 2 and 3 of Better Call Sal uh, on the AMC network, where Breaking Bad was, and Walking Dead, of course. And we left off Sal, or Jimmy, going to this home of a guy and its grandma, and got into the face. Well, basically, through most of this episode, is trying to get those two stoner skateboarders out of there the best way he could. And yeah, they also showed the guy hitting those two guys in the face with like his grandma's cane after they called her a bitch, which you don't do. And most of the time he was trying to get blood out of the rug, and she kept saying, "Get the club soda," but he never got the club soda, so I don't think he ever got the blood out. Yeah, so then he comes and he told grandma he was a salesman and she's not gonna get in trouble. So they take him out to the desert, but he's about to get those guys alive, and he keeps telling the truth, but of course nobody believes him. It's kind of far-fetched, but kind of accurate too. So he finally says, "You want justice, but you don't want to kill these guys. You don't want to do that." So so he even tried pretending to be a FBI agent for half a second, and then he told the truth again, and then they let him go, but he couldn't let them die. So he got him to break both their legs, and damn, that was brutal. You could just hear the scream and just look at his face, and then they break the other guy's leg. Ah, it was great. So next thing you know, I don't know, was she a client? A date? Don't know, because you don't actually hear her say anything, but she looks like she was into him. And that's why they got Jamie Lunder. I hope they said it right. She was in Profilers. I remember back in the day in the late 80s, just the 10 of us. Loved that show. But why would you have her? Because you don't see her again. And while she's talking and sipping alcohol, the way it looked, he sees some guy breaking bread over and over, and he gets sick. And then he goes back to his brother, played by Michael McKean from Laverne and Shirley, and Clue, which is underrated. Oh wait, I don't have anything. So what was I thinking? Yeah, so he goes there drunk. He gets all freaked out because he has a phone. He throws it out in the middle of the front yard. They have back and forth. Then he goes back to the courthouse, and after the last episode, episode 1, he gets in a fight with the lady who pays him only $700 per trial or something like that. I don't know if that's how it really works, but apparently it does here. So he gets like so many different clients. He's trying to get the prosecutors to let the clients get off lighter sentence. And then at the end, one of the guys who's named Nacho, Naked Bird. No, I'm kidding. Nacho, comes to him because he told him about the family who stole like 160. Is it millions or thousands? Probably 160 million or something from that he was trying to get in the first episode and trying to get those skaters to hit her car. But he told him about it and he wrote it down, wrote his number down, and that was pretty much the end of the episode. So the next one, he gets drunk and he calls his lady friend from his brother's old firm, and he's trying to talk PG-13 or something like that, even though it's like 2 a.m. Then he goes, family, and said, hey, you know, they're coming for you. And so next thing you know, the next day, while he's at the courthouse, she called him and said the family's been kidnapped, including the kid. And then as he was trying to leave, he was a dick to the I don't know, guy who toll booth-ish in the parking lot of the courthouse. He owes him, instead of $5, $9. He just reaches in, grabs, pushes the button, and he takes off, being a real dick, as he always is. So he goes there and he talks to him, and next thing you know, he goes middle of nowhere in New Mexico and calls this guy like 5 times or more. And he finally does get called. Nacho hangs up, or somebody called him. And then next thing you know, a bunch of guys chase after him. It's actually cop being the lawyer for Nacho because a neighbor pointed him out, thinking he's the one that did something. So either you get him off now, or he's a dead man. And I totally forgot there's a flashback to like earlier where he did something. Never really clear, but it was kind of a statutory rape or something like that. Sal did, and his brother in a toupee, really classy, clash out, and that's when he became a lawyer. Because they haven't talked for like 5 years since then, or something like that, because he's a screw up. And then, what else? Yeah, so he goes and he talks to his client. I don't know what the fuck are wrong with these cops, because they're trying to get him to talk, but you got client privilege, stupid. I know they want to find the family and the kids, but he has client privilege. Talking to the female lawyer, and they go to the house, and they look around, and one of the kids has this doll who goes everywhere with her, and that's when he kind of figured, you know, they probably skipped out, make it look like a kidnapping, and the blood was from the skater dude, because nobody else has been back there. He was only casing the place. So yeah, so he figured out, hey, well, maybe they kidnapped themselves. Oh yeah, but their cars are still there, and there's no buses, no taxis, no nothing. So he goes back to the court, and the guy who I've always liked, and I forget his name, but he's always good in anything he does. They get in a fight because he wouldn't let him back in. You need to park somewhere else. I'm parked right here. Yeah, you're not going to do that. He pokes him. Sal does. Or Jamie. He puts him down to the ground, And next thing you know, he's been arrested for assault. These two Dumb and Dumber cops try to get the guy to make him go to assault. He explains, "Hey, he didn't kidnap him. I know this. He kidnapped themselves." The guy changed his mind because he believed them. It comes out he's actually from Philadelphia, and like a Super Bowl from like the 70s, Cowboys versus Pittsburgh. That's what, late 70s? Probably the year I was born, in 76, something like that. This bookie took all the Super Bowl money, like $7 million or something, and he was in the house 2 doors down because everybody thought he was either killed or he went to Bahamas or something. Nope, he was 2 doors in a foreclosed house. Not only, so Sal goes back to the house and sees this on the same card that he was supposed, those skater dudes were supposed to hit. Actually had a camping symbol and plus a family. One of those stupid things. So he walked and walked and walked and walked again until taking off his jacket, taking a rock out of his shoe. Finally, as he was walking, he hears the mom and dad singing the bingo song. Bingo is his name, oh. And trying to get them. The kid said, "No, no more singing, please. No, I just want to go home." So he comes in and scares the crap out of the mom. And we're gonna take him back. So they fight over a backpack, and then he comes out, and that's pretty much the end of that episode. Really good. I like both episodes. Again, why would you have like a big guest? You could have had any woman cast in the second episode and be just as effective, but you have a still hot, by the way, Jamie, and then you don't see her again. Anyways, this is Jesse Green, the 619 Nerd, signing off.